All right, I'm back again with another fucking shitty ad on YouTube. I'm gonna fucking destroy this one pretty well. I'm thinking, I don't think this one has a lot going for it. I mean, it is a fucking military telescope. That's what they're claiming it to be. So a so I know my voice is moving around. I was trying to readjust. Dual purpose monocular is a handheld telescope, and it lets you take amazing telescopic photos with your smartphone too. Okay, so you can attach your phone to it. It's okay. Author's bio. Olivia Bray is a blogger and nature lover from Seattle, Washington. When she's not working on her blog, she enjoys exploring the great outdoors with her husband Glenn and her dog Sawyer. As a dedicated lover of the great outdoors, I'm always looking for a way to gain a new, fresh perspective on the beauty of nature. So when I heard about the Cosmic Scope, a powerful handheld telescope that I can fit inside of any purse, I knew I had to give it a try. So now you carry this thing around, and this is not very small, as you can see. That right there, I believe, is an iPhone. I think that's an iPhone 8 or an iPhone 7 Plus. That's not a very small phone. And that is definitely not a very small telescope, considering how fucking large that thing is. Most people like to travel light. Uh, if you carry around a backpack, this might be okay. But if you're carrying around a purse, this is definitely taking up some fucking space in your purse. For something that you may only use. I mean, you're gonna look like an asshole using this thing regardless, unless you're on top of a mountain and you're like, oh, I need to get that great shot. But like, you're out in public or whatever, you can't use this fucking thing. You can't use this unless you're out in the wilderness. You literally cannot use this at all. I mean, you'll look like a fucking douchebag. I mean, you pull this thing out, and people are like, well, okay, what the fuck is this guy doing? Is that a fucking sniper rifle scope he just attached to his phone? It's just, moving on. Instead, I have to lug around a giant traditional telescope that weighs a ton. The compact and lightweight cosmic telescope won't weigh you down. So okay, her argument here is that she's like, well, I don't have to carry around my telescope with me anymore. I can carry around my cosmic scope or whatever. But who carries around a fucking telescope? There's binoculars and there's like a telescopic lens and shit that you can put on a camera, but I am so certain a telescope is meant to look at the stars. Um, I don't know. I'm assuming she's talking about some sort of camera attachment, but the way they have it described here just seems like she's talking about carrying around a fucking like stargazing scope, like like something like that. I have no idea. Yeah, they also call it the cosmic scope, so I'm assuming at some point they're going to talk about looking at stars with it. You can hold it up to your eye to see the world in a stunning 10 times magnification, which, by the way, is not that good considering the fact actually the newer Samsungs, one of their newer like prototype models, they canned the idea because it was kind of shitty. You can only zoom in so much with such a small camera before it becomes like disgustingly pixelated. It zoomed up to 100 times, so 10 times really is not much at all. I imagine it definitely looks better than the new Samsung phone's zoom capabilities, but it is definitely not worth whatever they're gonna fucking charge for this thing. It's probably gonna be like $80. I'm gonna say 80, 90, something like that. I don't know. Something built into your phone, opposed to, something that's a fucking. It's like carrying around a small water bottle. What is the point? It attaches right to your smartphone. Also, with the amount of glass they're saying is in this thing, it can't be lightweight. Okay, so she's got the photos here of the DSLRs with their with the telescopic lens. What am I fucking with their lenses and accessories and stuff. But the thing is that this is kind of silly because if she's really all about wildlife and photography, she's not going to use her fucking phone on the top of a mountain. She's not going to be like, oh, well, now that I have this lens, all I need is my phone. She's still going to bring all this shit. She's still going to bring all this stuff because a phone is good, but it's not. it doesn't blow up better. Like when you try to blow up an image from a phone, the uh, the image starts to get pixelated. When you use a camera like a DSLR, you get a more saturated image, you get more pixels. So whatever. That's not what we're talking about. As you may recall, my husband Glenn shoots all of the photos for my blog and is a dedicated photographer in his own right. So when we went on our trip to Mount Rainier National Park last weekend, I decided we put the cosmic scope through its paces. Was the cosmic scope really worthy of all the hype it's been drumming up online? What we've discovered may surprise you. What is the cosmic scope and why is it so popular? See, what I hate when they do this shit. What we discovered might surprise you. They start that shit off like it's supposed to like grab you in and like, oh my God, what did they find out? Whoa, that's crazy. Like, oh my God, does it actually work? Like, does it actually like zoom in? Holy crap. That's its one goal. I'd hope it fucking do that. Unique device that combines all the features of a telescope and binoculars and an inexpensive telescopic lens for a DSLR camera. So it says unique device, but I'll tell you something right now. This fucking thing has been around since like this thing has been around for longer than 300 years. I'll tell you that. Those fucking little golden things that you see in pirate movies, you see that shit? They've always had those, okay? The fucking little, that little telescopic lens, the little telescoping lens they keep in their pocket, pirate movies and shit. They have to like look yonder with their fucking golden scope. Yeah, that's been a thing. It's not as small as this, but I say it is certainly more elegant, and I would 100% rather have one of those because those are way fucking cooler. Not as tacky. And it's shockingly affordable. Like you're gonna look at the price and go, "Oh my God, there's no way it's that cheap." It can match the performance of each of the items I've just listed and sometimes surpass it. When I showed my husband the Cosmoscope and suggested we use it to shoot photos on our Mount Rainier trip and compare them with his DSLR shots, he laughed at my ridiculous suggestion. Needless to say, he thought his expensive DSLR lens would blow the Cosmoscope right out of the water. Yeah, because that thing is literally designed to surpass anything else. I mean, what fucking camera is he looking at? I mean, that looks like I thought that was a Canon, but what the fuck? That is a Canon. That is a Canon. You can see that right there. That's a Canon. I used to sell these at work. These fucking things are worth like $2,000 without any lenses. I mean, some little fucking telescope for like 60 bucks, I'm telling you right now, is not gonna do shit. So, what the fuck? Star scopes? Okay, what is this? A different thing? Cosmic scope. Um, Now they're calling it a star scope. Maybe that's just. Okay, that's weird. Now they're calling it a star scope. Well, this is already punching holes in their whole thing right here because now they've got they've got like a miscommunication here. It makes it look like you're 10 times closer to something. Wow, who the fuck would know? Who would know? 10 times magnification makes things 10 times bigger in a fucking image. That's crazy. I had no idea. I thought it was like 9 times or something. I thought 10 was just. I thought they were lying. That's crazy. If you shoot a picture from 100 feet away, you'll look like you're only 10 feet away. That's an extreme level of magnification. I mean, not really. This lens cost my husband more than $5,000 used. See, that's what I'm saying. First off, I have never seen a lens sold for that much at work, but I know that they are a thing, so I'm not gonna like shoot that one down. She's probably exaggerating a little, but I know that there are some lenses that are like 4,000 something dollars, like brand new. So I'd believe it. He probably bought like one of the most ridiculously overpowered ones you could get. So, that's reasonable. I can believe that. When he compared to this, oh, okay, now they're still calling it the Star Scope. All right. I don't know what the fuck it's called now, Cosmic Scope or Star Scope, whatever. Um, these are two different photos, and So now here's the thing. This is a terrible comparison shot right here. And I'll tell you why. When you use this 10 times, and I'll tell you why, exactly why this is a terrible shot. No, what they're zooming in on something that's already too far away to be zoomed in on. So by zooming in, they're doing absolutely nothing because they're so far from this object that they're so far from this mountain that it doesn't matter whether you're zoomed in or not. It's still gonna really look the same. Like this magnification here, I mean, they're so it's not they're not that it's not that they're too far and also not too close. So it's like they're right in the middle. So whether they zoom in or not, they're still gonna get the full image of the mountain. This is a terrible shot. What they should have done was stood what she keeps claiming like 100 feet, will be turned into 10 feet. So what they should have done was taken a photo of like a sign or something from 100 feet away, zoomed in with the DSLR, and then with the star scope or cosmic scope, whatever the fuck. Oh, now it's cosmic scope again. All right, it's back to cosmic scope. Okay, so now it's cosmic scope. You couldn't tell any difference between the photos taken with the cosmic scope and the ones taken with the $5,000 DSLR lens. Both were crisp and clear and beautiful, sharp details and vibrant, vivid colors. That's because of your phone. That has nothing to do with the lens. I mean, you can see these photos are like very, very well, first off, those are two different sides of the mountain. I don't know why they wouldn't just do a side by side comparison. It's really dumb. Um those were definitely not taken on the same day. These probably weren't even taken with the fucking star scope or cosmic scope. So I'm gonna call bullshit on that one. I think they definitely didn't even use it for this. And if they did, it's such a fucking bad comparison. It's basically useless because they didn't do a side by side shot. It looks like it's a fucking different time of day when they took this photo. I mean, what did they do? Like they have one person fucking snap a photo from like 7 miles in the other direction. It's crazy. Or better than the ones shot with the $5,000 lens. See, I'm telling you right now, they're not gonna be better. It's just nuts. This is just such bullshit. We were able to shoot photos that required lightning fast reflexes, like in-flight shots of golden eagles, that we never could have captured with the heavy, hard-to-handle DSLR lens. Well, they do make mounts for these things. There is a fucking mounting bracket on the bottom of almost all of those bigger lenses for that exact reason, so that you don't have to fucking lift it up and carry it around. You're supposed to mount it down and then wait, and then once you get the shot, you're supposed to follow your shot. It's expensive, but I mean, like you're not gonna complain about shit like this if that's your job. That's just stupid. Military grade. The phrase military grade is used to describe equipment that's been built to meet extreme durability requirements of the U.S. military. Military grade equipment must be able to reliably perform no matter what the environment, whether that be the scorching hot deserts of the Middle East, the humid tropics of Southeast Asia, or the extreme cold fronts of the Arctic region. Let me tell you something right now. Military grade is a way for civilians and basic normie people like myself to they put it on hot items like shit that people want to sell. The military doesn't like describe their shit as military grade because it's like there's just no reason to fucking do that. It's just stupid. Like I'm not gonna go there and be like, oh, you go into a store, right? And they're like, these are military grade. Like it's just like that's a civilian term. Like nobody fucking says that shit. That's not like military grade. That's like a fucking spy movie. That's where they describe that shit. I mean, if you have you ever seen the shit they give the army? Have you ever seen the stuff that they give the soldiers? It's always like shitty hand-me-downs and fucking like everything breaks easily. Like, it's just the cheapest way to get a gun in a soldier's hand. They don't go fucking crazy all the time. I mean, they say that our military has like, we put all of our funding into the military, but it does not go into the soldiers, I'll tell you that much. I mean, they eat fucking just it's this is just whatever. I'm getting off topic, but it's just a fucking bullshit term that people want you to use for. Trust me, buy anything online that says military grade, and it's not gonna be military grade. I mean, it'll be. They think it means like beefy, and it's got like, all these tactical like rails and shit. Like they have like a fucking tactical pen, and it's got like rails for a scope to be attached. It's like the fuck is the point of that? I mean, not really, but like they have like those cutouts where it looks like some sort of small scope is to be slid down the side of the thing. Like it's just it's just excessive. You don't need that shit. It's like Gerber knives. I have never heard them claim that they're military grade, but those things are so fucking durable and always keep their edge. Military grade. If you want something that's really military grade, buy a fucking Gerber knife. They're not paying me for that. Gerber knives. Fucking great. Same name as the baby company, baby food. Gerber knives. Go out, get you one. That's real military grade. Okay? You get something like M-Tech in knives, right? Those are shit. Okay? They claim to be military grade and they have that like whole like tactical style to them, and they're garbage. They're just cheap, mass produced shit. Way off topic there. Anyway, from advanced to scratch resistant polymers to protect it from external damage, the Cosmic Scope features a secure, slip free surface that helps you keep a solid grip on it at all times, which means they put a rubber um, a rubber ring around it, so not very advanced. This may be a real shot, but I'll tell you something right now. This is not actually a real video of them zooming in. This is a photo that was taken and they're blowing it up larger, like zooming in like this. That's all they're doing. You can tell because you can tell because it gets like grainy as they move in. Like you can tell like the grains don't move at all. This is a still image they just zoomed in on. I think that right there when it first starts, that's the original zoom. I don't think it actually gets that close. I mean, you'd have to be so fucking close to this bird to be able to take that shot. It would probably fly away by then. You can use it to take exciting front row seat pictures of your favorite concert or make it seem like you. First off, if you take this to a concert and pull this out, people are going to think you're an asshole. Um, or make it seem like you have courtside seats at the next basketball game. I think, honestly, see, the thing is, this is such bullshit, but I will say this take it to the front, take it to a concert and then make it seem like you're in the front row. Yes, it'll make you look like an asshole, but it's probably its most useful feature, considering the fact that like you will definitely be able to see them better. It's not gonna be like ridiculous, but I can definitely see where that would be better. Even at like a basketball game. I mean, you're gonna look like an asshole regardless with a fucking modernized military pirate lens. It's just gonna look so dumb. You can shoot brilliant photos. Oh, here we go. Now we are. Now we're at the moon. You can shoot brilliant photos of the moon, capture a close-up shot of an eagle in flight, or snap zoomed-in shots of the jet planes in a... Oh, jet planes. That's very, boomer thing to say. Jet planes in flight at the next air show. Air show. Okay. You can even use it to snap some candid photos of that swimsuit-clad hunk or hottie on the summer beach. Ah, this is really perfect right here. This is exactly what I was talking about. You're gonna look like a fucking weirdo and a creeper. And then to even say shit like this, swimsuit-clad hunk or hottie, like that's not good. That's weird. People see you looking at them through a telescope, like licking your lips sadistically. Like you're fucked, man. You're sick. People are gonna call the cops. Jeez. And honestly, just buy binoculars. You don't need this fucking thing. Or just buy a telescoping lens. They look cooler, okay? You pull out a fucking golden telescoping lens and people are gonna be like, whoa, can I see? Why, yes, of course you can, peasant. You can hold my fucking 300-year-old telescoping lens from the pirate days. I mean, come on. I don't know how to pronounce that. I'm pretty sure it's an acronym. So Advanced BAK4 optical prisms. Same ones used on $1,000 binoculars. Barium crown glass with a higher index of refraction for superior image quality. A spherical lens elements to remove distortion. Fully multi-coated lens elements to remove color fringing. Built-in tripod mounting socket for long exposure photographs. Built-in compass to keep you from getting lost. So anytime they slap a compass on something, it instantly becomes shitty. And I'll tell you, I mean, that is, I know that from experience. The second they start throwing compasses on stuff, it's not military grade. It's not cool. Okay. This is not even inlaid. So if it was inlaid, I could kind of understand. Sometimes people get away with it. It's not all the time. Sometimes company will be able to like do that shit and it'll actually be good. But when you start slapping extra shit on, stuff that you don't need, like a compass. I mean, if you got your phone on you, you got a compass built in, so you don't really need to worry about that. I don't have an iPhone, so I don't know if they have a compass function. I think they do. I would think they would by now, but I'm pretty sure most phones have compasses in them. So I don't really think you have to worry about it. I know my phone has it. As much as I hate Apple, it's not about you right now. It's about the Cosmic Scope, the Star Scope. Okay, we're on the Star Scope. I'll get to you at some point. The Cosmic Scope absolutely blew me and my husband away. It exploded in our no on our trip to Mount Rainier. It allowed us to take photos on our smartphones that rivaled the quality of photos taken with a DSLR kit costing thousands of dollars from a scalper. Quite honestly, I'd be happy to pay a high premium for the optical quality we got from the Cosmic Scope. That's what makes it stunning. That's what makes it stunningly affordable price all the more shocking. Can I just say I love these fucking ads? They're so good. I mean, there's so many fucking great ones on YouTube. I mean, YouTube is just a giant shit post in itself. I mean, everything on there is just politics or they shut you down for doing something stupid. It's great. I love it. It's a really, it's a really shitty place. But then they let all these like Chinese companies come in and post ridiculous bullshit like ads about fucking like I mean, I don't know if you've ever seen those video game ads with the Chinese video games, but they're like so fucked up. They're just like they're like, "Oh, bring this one back to my quarters. I shall make love to her." And then there's like the fat girl walks up and they're like, "Get her out of here. She's fucking fat." It's like that's so messed up. Come on. You can't do that shit anymore. There's no fat shaming around here, all right? It's not nice. You got to be fucking better than that, all right? Learn yourself, you fucking bigot. Whatever. Computer designed lenses. Advanced computer design lens elements let you get DSLR quality at a price so affordable you won't believe your eyes. So that they keep teasing us. What is the price? I could just go down here and look, but I don't want to lose my place. We have a great deal and free shipping for people who make this. Oh, okay. Now it's Starscope again. Who make Starscope The people who make Starscope have delivered a telescopic lens on par with lenses costing thousands of dollars. The Cosmic Scope even won over one of its most vocal critics. I don't know why. I was trying to read ahead. Vocal critics, my husband. He was so blown away by the optical quality of the photos he shot with the Cosmic Scope that he. Oh, no, it's his Cosmic Scope again. That his expensive DSLR is now gathering dust in the closet. Yeah, probably because he quit his job or he's got laid off. He says the Cosmic Scope has made his DSLR gear pretty much obsolete. Obsolete, yeah. That's what he's gonna do now. They're like, he's a fucking journalist or whatever, and the quality. They're like, what is this fucking photo? Why is it in yeah, it's like zoomed in, but why is it like in 480p, bro? What's going on? Oh, well, yeah, I've been using my iPhone 7 to take some photos with this new thing I got. It's really cool. It's called the Starscope, Cosmoscope. I don't remember. It's called, yeah. So, it's pretty good, and I've been using it to take photos lately. And then they're gonna be like, okay, what happened to your fucking $10,000 DSLR camera and gear? Oh, that thing's obsolete now. Cosmic Scope is where it's at, and then you get fired because you're insane. What do Cosmic Scope customers have to say? Wow. As I mentioned earlier, there's been a lot of enthusiasm for the Starscope monocular. Oh, they used the two different names in the same sentence. The Starscope monocular and the Cosmic Scope. The Cosmic Scope is absolutely fabulous. I love to go hiking, but never wanted to carry all my heavy photography gear with me. Now I don't have to. The Starscope takes photos just as good. All you need to do is attach your smartphone camera. So now I'll say something about that. Yes, this is definitely better than carrying around tons of heavy gear, and it's definitely better than just your phone's camera by itself. So I guess if you're not really into photography, just throwing this in your bag, carrying it with you just to get like a nice shot, up above would be pretty cool. You know, not so bad. Not a bad idea. But I will say, if you really care about getting the best photo, you're not going to really give a shit how heavy your backpack is. You're going to carry whatever it is you need to get the best shot. So, uh, you know, um, if you're a photographer and you're going up there, camera comes first, food and snacks come second. That's just my input. I use my Cosmic Scope every day. It's so lightweight and easy to carry, I never leave home without it. You can really shoot some fantastic photos with it, and every person I've shown it to wants to get a Cosmic Scope for themselves. Beatrice G, Massachusetts. Wow. So, okay, I was gonna say something about, a photo from, this is Big Ben right here. She's from Massachusetts, but whatever. I mean, she took this thing on the plane, brought it to her all the way to Europe, and snapped a photo with it. Which I don't even think this thing has been around for long enough. We have not been able to travel to Europe for quite a while now. My wife bought the Cosmic Scope for me, and it's been the perfect gift. I could never afford a lens like this for my DSLR setup, but now I don't need one. The Cosmic Scope does everything I need it to, and at a fraction of the price for a DSLR lens. Or a fraction of a price of a DSLR lens. Well, this guy's kind of funny. His wife bought him this, and for some reason he just had to go online and find a way to review this thing. It's just, that's not, it's not that strange. I'll tell you one thing, you abso-fucking-lutely will never get that kind of photo with that lens, I promise you. I know for a fact that it is very hard to get a photo like that. Because we used to have a high-powered telescope that we used to look at the moon at, me and my father, and I will tell you, it does not get that good. Unless you like, and our telescope was not like it wasn't like a cheap. It was like a really fucking good telescope. It wasn't like one of the best ones. I'm not saying it was like a super telescope, because obviously there's ones that get. I mean, take this photo, there's ones that get in really close, but I'm telling you, a little thing like this is definitely not gonna do it. I don't know what phone has the fucking camera mounted in the middle. That looks like some fucking cheap Chinese shit right there. Is really only sold from the official website here. Yeah, because they want you to pay their price, and they probably don't get any money if it get yet. Not available on Amazon or eBay. I'll check that in a sec. Due to Starsco's popularity and massive user feedback, the company is now offering a one-time 50% off discount, which this is definitely always on sale. Yeah, considering, that was starting in January 27th, a one-time 50% off discount, selling out fast. Okay, I doubt that. So now we're at the end here. Check inventory and apply discount. Let's do that. Okay, so it is actually the Cosmic Scope. It is called the Cosmic Scope. Back ordered until late March. Wow. I'm assuming you'd probably buy something like this, and it would definitely not get to your house, at least not for a while. Okay. This looks pretty interesting here. Sellout risk. Never seen a site put down the fucking sellout risk. All this stuff is meant to make you feel rushed. So when you go on this website, you're supposed to see all these discounts and prices and feel like you have to buy it, because if you don't, then you're gonna miss out on a crazy deal. Like, sellout risk high. Like, oh my god, it could, oh no, what is this? Save an extra 10% off on the top discounted prices if you buy 2 or more binoculars. Well, I'm gonna pass. Let's get that out of here. You see, they flash all this shit in front of you, and they're like, "Oh, this is $54." Oh my god, it was originally $200. Oh, it does not let me zoom in. I don't know why. Whatever. That's probably optimized for the mobile. $39.67. Wow. Oh my god. Almost. It was originally $300 each. Only $119.97. Wow, that is really, really good. This is extremely weather resistant, ergonomic grip pads, waterproof, fog proof, and dust proof. That is literally impossible to be dust proof unless it's constantly being blown, unless like air is constantly being blown on it, or it's got like you just can't like make something dust proof. It just gets on shit. I'm telling you, throw that in the dirt, it is gonna be dirty as fuck. It's not like it's just all the dirt's just gonna come falling off of it. Like that doesn't work that way. Lightweight and portable. Yeah, well, that's your whole fucking thing. So not really very rare there. Sleek and stylish design and the best view everywhere. Well, you know, um, that's pretty cool, I guess. I will say, this company may. The thing is, they have a cool thing here. This is pretty cheap considering what binoculars usually go for. Binoculars are usually like 60, 70. You well, actually no, because this is $55 right here. So this is actually kind of expensive because now they're saying $55 each. And this one they want you to buy in bulk. So they're saying like $39, $67 each. That way you buy 3 of them and give them more money. Well, you see this, they have this thing flashing in front of you. Just purchase the Cosmic Scope. This is all bullshit, just so you know. Uh, they don't, any site that tells you when people are buying shit is not real. I'll tell you that for a fact. I have not seen any like real site, like go on any website and try to fucking buy shit. They're not gonna be like, oh, this person just bought this person just bought that. Because putting a program like that in there, it's it doesn't like trying to, first off, you shouldn't flash everyone else what your name is. It's just stupid. The whole thing's just dumb. But bottom line, it's just really dumb. Um, this video is very long, so I'm gonna end it here. But I will say, this whole thing's bullshit. Don't get sucked into this crap. Okay, I mean, if you're watching this right now, you probably know that this is just stupid. So whatever. Thanks for watching another fucking Parker rant. Bye.